Real quick message. A lot of these masculines, they're waking up to the fact that while they was busy playing you, while they was busy stealing from you, their own people was stealing from them. While they was so focused on destroying your life, behind the scenes, their own family, their own camp, the people that, let's say, this in crowd, see, they thought they was in with the in crowd, but now they're realizing they was just used to rock the crowd. They thought they was in with the in crowd, and it turns out they was just used as a sex slave, as a family sex slave. While they thought they was sitting back exploiting you, secretly recording you, they was the family sex slave and didn't even know it. They're just now realizing and understanding that these people allowed them to be involved in something that was already had been done to them. But they thought they was just in with this family or this clique of running around and doing spell work on people and stealing from people and taking life insurance policies on them and things like that, not knowing the whole time it had already been done to them. They family members had already stolen their inheritance, and now they sit there and they're just now coming to the truth, which is the light, and they just now realizing that they've been used this whole time just to make their own family members 10 times stronger than them to now come up against them. But they been while they out here running rapid and trying to steal your shit, they shit had already been stolen by these same people that put them on to you. They thought they was getting invited to the party when they had already been the feast. They had already feast on this person as far as their spiritual gifts, as far as their energy. So they think they in with the in crowd when really they're just being used to rock the crowd. They're just being used to entertain the crowd. The whole time, these men and these women are after your gifts. Their family has already swallowed up their gifts. And they sit and they wonder and they like, yeah, that's why every time these people get in trouble or they go to jail or they get in legal issues, their family do what? Their family shows up and their family bonds them out, or their family pays their legal fees. Where do you think that money is coming from? They like, yeah, that's why they talk so much big shit about their family. Yeah, every time I get in trouble, my sister is there for me. Yeah, every time I get in trouble, my sister is right there to bond me out, right there to get me out. And she is, but it's with your fucking money. See, a lot of these masculines are just now coming to the light that, you know, they had the same gifts as you, but their family chose to turn them dark, chose to turn them into little fucking crash dummies for them. They're starting to realize now and see that a lot of them was trust fund babies, or a lot of them was left money or wealth or inheritance. And they're starting to realize now that this is why their family used to let them act stupid and act the ass and just be ruthless and careless. And they had nothing to say about it because the whole time they was stealing from this person. This person think that they being put on, and They got kitchen witches, aunties showing them how to do, showing these masculines. We gonna call them masculines, but I call them little boys. Showing these little boys in grown men body, right, how to do spells. And so they think that they on. They think that they on to some shit. They think that they in this clique with their family, with their friends, even some with co-workers. They're learning spells together. These little boys are now realizing that the whole time spells was being done on them to control them, to manipulate them. A lot of these masculines are waking up to the fact that, you was targeted for these women specifically in their family, or you was targeted for this witch, or you was targeted for that witch. They just used this person as a tool, as an object. And the whole time, these narcissistic crash dummies, they out here really think that they using and abusing people. And the whole time, they family running through their ass, running through their assets, running through their inheritance, running through their spiritual gifts, and keeping them asleep and blind to the fact of who they really are. Now they like this whole time I was out here setting people up for insurance money and done cashed out on a few bodies. The people that put me on to doing this is got an insurance policy on their ass. That's what they finding out. The same people that taught them how to do spell work on innocent, high vibrational people, the same people that taught them how to destiny swap and manipulate energy and play with energy, is now and has always been manipulating their energy and playing with their energy. They can't believe it. They can't believe these bitches. They can't believe their family members. They can't believe that their family members been sitting up here burning candles on them, but taught them how to burn candles on somebody else. They can't believe that their own family been sitting back doing sex magic on them. They can't believe that the reason why they can't prosper and function in a healthy relationship is because their family got them all tied and bonded to them through witchcraft. After they family done sat there and taught them how to bind people to them through witchcraft. They can't believe it. They cannot believe what is being brought to the light for them. They cannot believe it. Let me back up some. They cannot believe it. But they have no choice to, because the proof is right in their face. It's right in their face. And they can't believe it. That they thought that they was in with the in crowd, and turns out that they was just paid to rock the crowd. They was just paid. They are finding out that they had it all, and it was stolen from them. And then they taught this person to do the very thing that they was doing to this person. That's why they freely gave this person the game on how to do spell work, how to do this, how to do that, how to bind this person. And they just can't believe it. They can't. Of all the things, they cannot believe that their own people got life insurance policies on them, been doing spell work to make them sick, to make them pass away. The same shit that they've been doing to you. The same shit that they've been doing to you, how they came in your life and mentally abused you. That's how they family do them. Mentally abuse them. And a lot of these masculines are waking up to the fact that they was good. The people around them turned them. But hey, they didn't fight against it because, like I said, it was so many in with the in crowd, you know. And these masculines, or these women, they want to fit in. They want to fit in with the in crowd. They want to fit in with the family thing, or the this is how we live. We live by this way, and we do things this way, and they wanted to be in with the in crowd, not knowing that this in crowd had already stripped them of their gifts, stripped them of knowing, you know, who they are, had already manipulated them into not becoming or even being their full potential. And they're just sitting there with their motherfucking self like, damn, this is why they always, you know, they just freely bought me alcohol. This is why they would just freely pay this bill and that bill. This is why they would make sure I was taken care of in this way and that way, because it was all with their money. Just like this person sits back and he works with them on, you know, ciphering other people's money and stealing other people's money, however they do it, and they spend it. They sat back and did it to them. And now, if this person says something, they're going to be like, oh, you're crazy. They're going to start the whole process on their ass. And they already know that. They already know how the whole cycle goes. Now that's some deep shit when you already know how the cycle go, because you are part of the cycle. And if you say something, you just gonna get you already. This is something that how some shit done already been like filtered through and processed and already done. That's what they coming to the light about. That's what they sitting and sobbing in the dark about. They finding out that they was hired. They're the number one. I'm hearing hire for hit or hitman for hire when it comes to family, you know, wanting to get family out of the way when they have like money and different inheritance and stuff like that being involved and stuff like that. Like, this is the number one person that you call, and they family done already stole their inheritance that they didn't know about, and split it and used it and used it to do spell work on this person. The same thing that they sit up and do to you, they are now realizing it is done to them. They are realizing how, they make their family will sit up there, even if they like a woman or they really like a friend, girl, or whatever, their family will sit up there and still make this person pray. It's like, no, this everybody that you date is a victim. No, everybody that you date is like prey. No, it's open season. Like, this person is realizing, like, no, that you don't have no collectible items. You can't collect these women, or you can't collect feelings for them, because this is a business that we run. And they realizing that they done been processed through the goddamn business themselves without even knowing. All their land done been taken, all their property done been taken, all their houses done been taken. Everything that was left, that family members left to them, has been taken. They've been blocking these masculines from their spiritual gifts. That's why these men, that's why a lot of them go dark, because a lot of them feel like, they want some type of, gifts or superpowers or some shit like that. So they feel like, well, if I go dark because I don't have any gifts, that's what they are led to believe, by their family members. But their family members sitting back siphoning their gifts and using them, and they'll use them against this person. Like, say this person, this masculine is a dreamer, right? And he dreams, and he has an episode, and an episode is where you wake the fuck up, right? And he has a dream, but he hasn't dreamed in years, right? He'll have a family member, a sister, or a close relative that's going to keep an eye on him, and they're going to always ask him, like, hey, did you dream about anything? So, he'll say no, no, no. But then one particular time where he will have a dream, They will be right there to catch you. Oh, you don't be dreaming like that. No way. You don't need to be paying attention to your dreams. Your dreams, they don't mean nothing. Blah 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 blah. So these little boys are realizing that, yeah, they was really used to be crash dummies. When they thought that they was employed, they thought that they was employed hitmen. And they were like, they felt like when they're out there in the field, like they have some type of self contract with self, but no, they're told what the fuck to do, when to do it. But these are people that want to be, these are masculine little boys, aka crash dummies, that want to be seen as, someone that has control of their lives. And they have businesses on the side, successful businesses. Let me make that all. And so they want to seem like they're running the show, when really they're actually being told what to do. And to find out that they have already been portrayed in every way that they have betrayed you. And they never thought, they're literally sitting with themselves like, I never thought that this would have happened to me or has happened to me. And this person knows that they family stole from them, know that they family did sex magic on them, know that, okay, it's one that I didn't want to run game on. I wanted to be with her, but it's like they was forced to do magic, to siphon these energies from, particular women, or, break certain women down. You know, Basically they like breaking people down, you know, break you down like a pound, make you feel like you ain't who you are, so they can, show up in that energy. And they're realizing, they sitting back and they're seeing a lot of their energy in their family members, or they're seeing a lot of, different traits about themselves that, like, are in their family now. So now they're starting to see, like, well, damn, this person is literally fucking mocking me. This person is literally stalking me. This person in my family is literally monitoring me. Like, somebody has woken up to the fact that everything they did to you has been done to them secretly, and they did not know it. They thought they was in with an in crowd, you know. They thought they was in with a crowd of people, and, you know, oh, look at the ducks in the back. And these people was teaching them how to steal, how to kill, how to lie, how to manipulate. And all along, they had already stole from this person. They had already killed this person's dreams, their image. They had already killed how they wanted this person to see themselves. They turned this person into the family sex slave. And this person think that they just getting a lot of sexual energy from women, and not understanding that they family behind the scene doing sex magic. They want certain girls to come and be with them and lay with them, so that they can, you know, mix and mingle energy and get what they need. The whole time they're realizing that they was really used. And now this person is like, I thought I was a self-independent, people call me, and, you know, for different contracts and stuff like that, and come to find out this person has been always under spell work. It's like they turned somebody into a fucking dark high priest, and this person is like, so wait the fuck a minute. I was born rich, but they made this person feel like, no, this is the way to get rich. You do spell works on people, you steal their destinies, you do life insurance policies, you date women, You make them fall in love. You marry for money. You do spell work for money. You know, they literally um, made this person dark because they like, this is what our family does. This is what the family does. You know, this is what we do. We're not of the damn light or nothing like that. No, we steal from the light. We take from the light. We don't like the light. We battle the light. And it's just one of those things where if this person is now realizing that they did have some type of feelings at one point, or some type of like sympathy, or because these people, they don't feel nothing. They don't feel nothing. They don't feel like nothing that they doing is wrong. They have no feelings at all. Like, that is not what goes. A conscious is not of these people. They don't see no wrong in what they do. They don't care, pretty much. And this person is like, damn, I knew it was something because I cared about this, or I had feelings about this, or they really didn't want this to play out that way, but it did. You know, this person is just realizing that um, they was used to attack a lot of women. You know, say this is a family of witches, 3 women, and you know, they went to school with some bitches and they had some problems with them. And, you know, unfortunately, bitches, they hold grudges forever. And, you know, you don't know everybody in their family. So some family come in from out of town and move with them. It's like they sent this person on you to get some type of get back, or old get back, or some type of entertainment. And this person is realizing like, damn, he was just used for that a long time ago, and for a long time he was just used to attack women that the women in his family had problems with, or was jealous of, or they had something that this woman didn't have, or they have a feature, or they have an opportunity. This person is realizing that his own family member, his own family members, or whoever initiated him into this fucking coven, they robbed him. They robbed him of everything. They robbed him of his life. They robbed him of his essence. They robbed him of who he really is. A lot of these women too, a lot of these women is waking up to the fact too that they was just used.